Jah Izrehl again, yes, 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 yes. Fire me the blaze. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yes, yes. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yes, yes. I remember it so clearly as me skip another page. Yes, for centuries of slavery, and we never get paid. No, we were robbed of our homes and names was delegated to the growing of canes and the picking of cotton. Still the blood in our veins still will remains. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yes, yes. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yes, yes. We were robbed of queenship and kingship. They throw us into dungeons, then throw us in ship. Circle the new world from Brazil to St. Kitts. It was some deadly trips, but still we the royal people never cease to insist on fighting for our freedom, no matter how them encrypt the knowledge we need for us to proceed. We sacrifice the blood when we bleed. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yeah, yes, yes. Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the slavery days? Do you remember the slavery days? Yeah, yes, yes. I remember when my mama had to add 10 children just to get her knees. And when the slave master could have take my little sister and do anything him please. Fire me the burn pan that from that time until now. Yes, fire me the burn pan that from that time until now. Oh, yeah, yes, yes. Do you remember the days of slavery? Remember the slavery days. Remember the slavery days. Remember. Do you remember the days of slavery? I don't remember no slavery days. Boy, you won't even skip a page. Skip a page. Fire me blaze, yeah.
Do you remember?
Fire me blaze.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember?